No. We're gonna do what I'm thinking is, or will be about an hour of gameplay, and maybe try to pitch around some ideas as to what I want to play this evening. Uh, I'm debating on, and I'll wait for other folks to show up if they do, to maybe have a conversation about whether we start getting into the extras of Detroit, which could sort of be a whole video in itself, or do we go back to Red Dead Redemption, or do we start a new series, or do we just play game shows? I'm down for whatever. My apologies for not having audio text or audio commentary the other day. I had some music playing in the background, and I got dinged by YouTube one time because it picked up the audio, and it gives it, if it picks up copyrighted material, you can get something that's called a copyright strike. And essentially what it is it's YouTube telling you that you don't have the publishing rights or permissions to use that content. And so I didn't want to risk uh, the copyright strike, so I had my microphone turned off. Like I say, yeah, we'll do this for about. What am I doing? Where am I going? We'll do this for about. Yeah, let's just follow the road. I'm gonna leave this cave, and then I'm gonna follow the road over to here. I'm trying to figure out, why do I have that marker there? I think maybe there's a point of grace right there. We'll check that out, and then we'll keep going around. Did I go down here? Yes, I did. But yeah, we'll work our way all the way over to the shack. I think there's a bell bearing hunter over there that we can fight as well. So between getting called up for fights and fighting the bell bearing hunter, I think that should make for an afternoon. And like I said, then we'll entertain some ideas for this evening. Of course, we got invaded. Of course, we do. The host was dumb. The host deserved that. They deserved that. Some of the dumbest stuff I've ever seen. Hold on one second. We need to manage that. I'm not. I don't want to see that any of that again. So I'm good. So people just being annoying. Uh, so you are gone, and when I say you're gone, I'm blocking you. Yep. No, don't want to see that again. And yeah, that's good enough. I'm good enough for now. I was not impressed with what I saw. That invader was stupid anyway. You just gonna stand there. I don't care if you got them blades or not. You know, the thing is, those blades are only triggered when somebody gets close enough to you. And I'm not gonna get close enough to you for you to do that. I can shoot you from halfway across the room. Why would I want to put myself? Why would I want to be stupid enough to get close enough to that? Like that's just dumb. I knew he was gonna do some kind of splash attack because that's why he hid behind the statue so that nobody could see what he was doing. Then he just started spamming it, thinking, okay, well, he's just gonna use up all of his magic, spamming it, and then the trick. So what you should have done in that situation, let him spam it until he runs out of magic, and then when he runs out of magic and he tries to drink, rush him. Host just stood there and died. Just dumb. Just dumb. If it's the same host, I'm leaving. I'm not even gonna stay. I'm not interested in playing with people that because obviously they had been there for a little while.
Hey!
Just go. Don't do that stuff where you take it forever trying to cheese the boss. Just go. Start the thing. He's cheesing. You see that? You see he's cheesing? You see how he cheesed that? I should let him die. Not interested. Not interested. So he's gonna sit back there and spam the blade and not really participate. Leave all this for me. I understand. I understand. There we go. There we go. I don't like getting set up, and I don't like getting cheesed either. Like, just fight or don't fight, you know? And y'all wonder why. If anybody's ever watching and they're like, you should play Bloodborne, or you should play Sekiro, or you should play Dark Souls, or you should play, yeah, any of the From Software games, uh, this is why I'm never going to play another From Software game again. What you just saw right there. I am getting my money's worth out of this. I paid $60 for the base game. I paid $40 for the DLC. I spent $100 on this game, and I'm getting my $100 worth. And like I said, I bought this game, the base game, 3 years ago. I got the DLC about a year and a half ago. Getting my money's worth. Oh, man. Let's move our feet instead of just standing here staring at the wall. Scavenged these last few like points of grace and stuff. I said then fight the Bellberry Hunter. There's dragons. Dragons. It's got all those rings. It's the same guy from before. I already don't like this. I already don't like it. He's in there cheesing again like he was before, so
Hey!
we're all expecting the cheese. We're all expecting it. You see, he's all the way over there. He's like, how far does that go? It's infinite. Interesting. Get. You see the host trying to use me as a shield. You'll see this. All that running around and stuff for nothing. It was cheap. There was really nothing I could do. I was sort of blocked in. Yeah, I'm done with you. I'm blocking that host. I'm not interested in doing that again. I'm not interested. Because I mean, if you're just gonna cheese the whole thing, then just use your mimic tier and cheese it by yourself. You don't involve other people in your cheese. You just using other people just as shields. And like I said, I just don't understand why people feel like that it's going to be easier if you call in other people. I don't get that at all. At all. Hold on a sec. I'm still here. I'm just blocking somebody. Not interested. Don't turn around all fast and stuff. Before you were standing there and you just stood there forever. Of course you can do that. Oh, this is the marker. It was for that. Just to remind me there was a pickup point here. Touch this already? No, we're not going to touch it. I don't even want it on my thing. Okay, it's like, what am I looking at? You never get the time. It's so much of a delay. It's not. It's like when he goes for that bite, it's almost like he waits for you to. He draws back and he holds it until he sees you dodge early, and then as soon as you dodge early, he swings. It's like it's crazy. So just a quick reminder, I do not know what I'm going to do this evening, so if anyone has any suggestions, I am open. One of the things that I'm thinking about doing is going through and making an episode of the extras that are in Detroit. I am also thinking about maybe doing Red Dead Redemption 2. I am also thinking about just a game show movie night because it is Sunday night. And usually on Sundays we do like a movie.
Hey there, what is up?
How's it going? But like I said, I'm not really sure what we'll do. I'm pretty much open for anything, so if anyone has any preferences, please let me know. And my apologies for not having audio commentary yesterday. As I mentioned earlier when I started the stream, um, I had some music playing in the background. No, don't do that. I had some music playing in the background, and the last time I did that, YouTube detected me, or detected the song. Come on, y'all. You're gonna die. I knew I was gonna die. Because I was distracted looking at that dang sheep. It's okay. I'm gonna kill him next time. You're dead. You're gonna die for that. Just saying. Um, but last time I was playing music,
Time to guess who this is.
I already know it's Danny because you're the only person that would ask me to guess who it is. You told on yourself by saying that part. At first I wasn't sure, and I was going to wait for you to say something else, but when you said that, you gave yourself away.
Billy.
But yeah, I was saying the last time I was playing music, YouTube detected the song, and you can get something as a streamer called a copyright strike, which means you're playing copyrighted material that you do not have written permission or ownership of. And so I turned off my microphone so that I wouldn't risk getting a copyright strike. Probably gonna play this for about another maybe 20, 30 minutes, and then I'll stop. Got some other things that I want to do. But I'll be back this evening. Yeah. So I got a couple of options. So we can do extras in Detroit. Come on. Start the new game, heavy rain. Ah, I should have moved. I dodged too late. Movie, you're dead, doesn't matter.
This week, I'll leave the schedule up to you and I'll join when I can.
Sure, sure. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. I might, uh, Francis and Edwin sent me a note, and they said they liked the police game in co-op mode uh, more than in single player. So maybe we'll do a stream of that tonight. Maybe I don't know. Got a couple. Like I said, we got a couple of options. We're not locked into anything. This is what I should have gotten before. Let me grab this real quick. What are you doing? Trying to eat dragon hearts. You go do that, brother. I'm not gonna get in your way. But the game is more fun in multiplayer mode than it is. It's still fun in single player mode, but I think it's something about being able to run around with somebody else that makes it a little bit more interesting. So we might do that tonight and do the police simulator. I should have recorded our gameplay yesterday. I wasn't thinking I couldn't stream it, but I can make recordings of our gameplay offline. But I will stream it tonight if we play, and you get to hear all the commentary. She was out of control. She was doing everything but what she was supposed to do during the gameplay. Like when we first started, it makes you start all the way back at the beginning when you play with somebody else. And so we were back to writing parking tickets. So I was on one side of town writing parking tickets, and she's over there like arresting people and getting involved in all kinds of disputes and stuff. When she finished the first day, she said she only had 30 30 CP points left, or something like that. 30 or 40 of them left. I still had 95. Uh, but like I think that was her first time playing it too. So, but she's got a different style of gameplay than me. So I think between that, it should make it a fun little one-off series with a different kind of feel to it. Like I said, if I don't do that, then there's always game shows. Always.
Well, it's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
I want those twigs. I'm thinking about buying
Have a safe
twigs.
journey.
You'd be well too. I want those twigs.
Hey there, what is up? Time to guess who this is. Boom. This week, I'll lead the schedule after you and I'll join when I can. I can always watch the replay if necessary. Wow, that's good.
I think I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy 2 of his twigs. Yeah, I thought it was good too. Like I said, it just makes it different because then you get to hear her voice, and like I said, she's a little bit more,
Have a safe journey.
a little bit more of an adventurer when it comes to playing video games. We did make it all the way up to using uh, the radar gun, so I know how to use the radar gun now. To get people with speeding tickets. I'm pretty good with that. I'm pretty good with the radar gun. But I sent you a picture of what my character looks like now. I went back in and I did a little bit of customization to make it a little bit more fun and more like something that I would want to do. And so yeah, we're gonna ignore this guy because he thinks he's something special. So the one thing you do that when people think they're better than you, you just ignore them. Just ignore them. Because he'll go in there and get himself killed. And my thing is, if see he's showing off and stuff, I'm not interested in watching you show off. He thinks he's better, so if he's so good, then let's go in there and fight. Go in there and fight. Then if you're ready, if you can show off, you can fight. You know, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're so good. You're so good. Bet you he won't last 30 seconds. Anybody counting 30 seconds? Are we counting the time? Are we counting the time? so good. Where is he? Missing? Missing? You see him over there? You see him over there just running around doing nothing? You see me doing all this work? Do you see me doing all this work? Do you see me doing all this work? Do you see me doing all this work?
But you can't put it on YouTube.
Yeah, we can stream it on YouTube where both of us are playing at the same time. I figured out how to do it. We can't use a share play, but what we can do is she and I can have it. So PlayStation has the ability to have what they call a party, and I can set up a party so that our audio comes through. And what you would see is me from my perspective, but you would still be able to hear her. So if she's in another part of town and she gets caught up in something, fight. You're so good. Remember all that fire you were doing before? Remember all that fire you were using? Why didn't I see none of that fire? I got fire. Look at my fire. Woo! Look at my fire. But you'll be able to see my game. You'll be able to hear her, and she'll be playing with me. So if we stay together, you'll see both of us running around and yelling at each other at the same time. Uh,
Okay, great.
that guy was so good, wasn't he? He was probably the best player I've ever seen. Been playing this game for 3 years and never seen anybody that played better than him. Never in my life. That's a big pot. If it's the same guy again, I'm not interested. I don't like playing with people that are just stand around and spectate and don't get involved.
That is fantastic that you have a good relationship with her.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people think it's strange, but yeah, it's good. It's good. I think it's just it's a testament. You know, you can come to the conclusion that it's the same guy. It's the same guy. It's the same guy. See the host dying again. Everybody seeing the same guy from before here ain't get himself killed. Everybody watching how good he is. Everybody watching how good he is. Watch how good he is.
I was laughing so hard at the videos.
What? Laughing about what? Hold on, I missed something. that lightning. Look at the host. Look at him running. Look at him running like a chicken. Look at him running. You run into him, not away from him. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm ready. Let's go. Bring it all. I want all of it. All of it. All of it. Give me that too. Give me a couple of M's. Where's everybody else? Why am I just doing this by myself? Why am I doing this by myself? I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Don't heal me. Fight. Fight. I'm going to stand still like y'all do. I'm just going to stand around and do nothing because that's the cool thing to do, is to not get involved. You're dead because you shouldn't have rolled backwards. You said you were laughing? What were you laughing about? I missed it. I don't have my phone. It's on the other side of the room charging, so I missed the context of that. We're going to fight a bell-bearing hunter, which is probably one of the harder NPCs. We're going to do it. We're going to do it by ourselves. This is not going to be easy. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, because I think this is one of the harder bell-bearing hunters in the game. Let's see what we can do. It's not the hardest. The hardest one is in a different part of the map, but this is one of them. I think I'm ready. Yeah, let me do this. Yep, here he comes. Here he comes. He's behind me. He's in front of me. He's over there.
At the outtakes.
Oh, the outtakes. Yeah, they were pretty funny. Oh! Whoa! He snuck up on me. A man's like a tank. He just keeps coming. Gotta be a little bit more. I'm gonna do some in and out on him next time. Like get in close and then move away. He don't like it when I use range. When I'm using range, he starts using range. And his attacks do way more damage than mine do. You saw how much health he took off when he hit me. He's not something we sneezed at. But yeah, the outtakes were funny. Those were there are some other ones. I have some other videos that I clipped out that I might upload. Which one was your favorite one? Was it the ones from 5 Dates, or was it the ones from Elden Ring? I thought the 5 Date ones were funnier, but they all were pretty silly. I was fighting against that giant, and it's like he's just an old man. Dang you kids, leave him alone. But the 5 Dates ones, they were pretty hilarious, because I started laughing like really hard. Now I will say though, in the one Elden Ring short that I uploaded, where I was saying I want everything, when I was saying, give me the Elden Star, give me the 3 rings, give me the fire, and then that explosion happened. The little dragon person, that when the dragon lady came over and she bit down on the ground and she did the little like bow thing, I'm friends with that person today, and that's where I first met them. And they sent me a note afterwards, and they were like, "You're really, really good." And so since then, we've been friends. And when I see them online, we play together. But yeah, at the time, I didn't know who that dragon lady was. But yeah, they're a really cool person. They don't really speak English very well, and I could tell when they were writing the notes. But I think they speak Japanese, Swedish, and something else. But I think their primary language is Japanese. Um, but usually we'll play Elden Ring together, and they can fight really well. They're fun. They're a fun partner to have. But like I said, we go back to the 5 days ones. When the I don't know why it made me laugh so hard when there was a kid, a little kid, or I wouldn't say they were little, but they're a kid, they're younger than me, that said my brother has waves, and I don't know why, but when he said my brother has waves, it tickled me so much. And I think because I wasn't expecting it, like I was watching the story and I was kind of narrating, like I normally do. I read what's on the screen out loud and kind of go through it. But just out of nowhere, he was like, "My brother has waves," and it got me. And then Francis used it as an opportunity to say something crazy, where she was like, uh, "His waves are choppy, but they're there," and I wasn't expecting that either, and so that made me laugh. And so I was basically caught in a laughing loop. And then the other guy was like, she was pretty, but now she's like, she got old, or she looks. And then it's the voice too. It's the way that the narrating lady reads the text that you guys write in. And she was like, she looks 100 years older. I don't know why that made me laugh. You laugh pretty hard. But I have some other ones that I've clipped out. Uh, and I'll put them in there. Because sometimes it's hard to see those funny moments because my videos can be kind of long. They can be, when I used to stream, I
Who
would.
said that she looks 100?
That was a kid that I used to play. I met him on Elden Ring too. He and I used to play together. Um, and he's a kid. I think he lives in Texas or something like that. And yeah, he was the one that said that. Because he, in the beginning, he liked that girl. He liked Maya, and he was like, we should try to go out on a date with Maya. And then it somehow all of that changed, and it went from we should go out on a date with Maya to she looks 100 years older, and he didn't like her no more. And then he spent the rest of the stream talking bad about her. Yeah, it just made me laugh. Yeah, pretty hard.
He should come back.
He's playing other games. He asked me. He's playing like Roblox and another one. I can't think of what it's called. Is I think maybe it's called Pal World. Pal World. It's a little bit like Pokemon. So he's playing Roblox in Pal World, and he asked me if I would play it with him. I don't have those games, so I can't play them. But yeah, he stops by every so often. He'll stop by more if he sees me playing Elden Ring. He likes this game a lot, and so if I play this a lot, he probably will come by again. Because a lot of the people that I've met over the last couple of years was because of playing this. This game was really really popular when it first came out. It's still popular now, um, but I met a lot of people playing this. So I met Granny playing this game. I met Wills playing this game. Yeah. Is it the same guy? It's the same guy again. I'm not interested. If you want to send me home, you can. If you got your feelings hurt because you just keep dying, then you can send me home right now. We can end all this. It's not my fault you weak. This is this guy's last chance. If he goes in here and gets himself killed again, I'm blocking him, and I'm never gonna play with him again. I don't really care for his. Yeah, see now he's. You always want to do something. You can do all that, but you can't. You can't
You
figure
got
out.
me with wheel.
You can't figure anything out. So let's go. Let's go. Start this. A waste of people's time. I'm blocking him. I'm sick of it. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm done. Hold on 1 second. Let me block this guy. Your screen is blue, and you're probably seeing some cameras jumping around on the screen right now. You can't see my screen, but I'm blocking this guy. We'll never see him again. Okay, we're back.
I'll be back later.
Okie dokie. I'm going to wrap up here in probably the next like 10 minutes. I might do one more fight. I wanted to do a couple more, but that person kept calling me back over and over again to do nothing. So I'm not interested in that. But yeah, if I'm still here, feel free to swing back by again. If not, then I'll see you this evening. I was just thinking about that kid that I was talking about that was playing Roblox. You actually met him once, Danny, if you're still here. You've met that kid that said she looked 100 years older. You've met him before. He was actually in one of the rooms one time when you were here. Um, and I remember it. So it's not been that long ago since he last showed up. Too early. Too early. Can't get my timing. Get. does what Commander Gaius does. I just noticed that for the first time. So you can tell they've related or they've trained together. That circle move he does is what Commander Gaius does. Oh, come on, went under his leg. Hulk Rider. Alexander. Oh, we're in a bad place. Hit me. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I'm dead. You see how much health that took away? That's crazy. Made too many mistakes. Made a lot of mistakes. These are bad. He can throw it out and then leave it there for a while before he pulls it back. And when he does that, it's difficult to tell where it is because he can stop it in midair. Could go here. How do I get there? Oh, I gotta go this way. What time is it? Yeah, we'll give it about 6 more minutes and then we'll be done. The guy wouldn't have wasted so much of my time. Would have got to fight a couple more times. Got a shield, James. Understood. Understood, Captain. Understood. I saved that guy's life. He was about to die. He's dead. He's dead. Tricked me. He broke his combo. It's awesome. He's dead. He broke his combo chain. Last one. Don't need to get.
Hey there, what is up? Skipping some comments. At the outtakes. Yes. Who said that she looks 100? He should come back. You got me with wheel. I'll be back later.
Oh, let's see. Right. Oh, that's like couldn't couldn't make the jump. My little legs. I'll find out in a second when I get over there. I can see if I've gone up there and fought that Dragon King soldier yet. I'm trying to remember. I've learned in this game it's important to take out like the biggest threats first, but also it's important to try to take out as many people as you can first. So using that rule, do this. That's awesome. This will be the last one. Not excited. Stuff. He's looking that way. However, somehow magically he can target behind him. What is the host doing? Yeah, I'm done. I'm not interested in. Like, I'm not quite sure what. I'm gonna go back and watch that again after I stop. I'm curious what the other people were doing, namely the host. Just confused. It's okay. I'll get to this next one in race, and then I'm stopping. Here. Oh, it's there. Not high enough. Nice. We'd come down here right when I'm getting ready to do that. Sure. How do you hit? doing some stuff. Of course you can do that. It only makes sense. It only makes sense that it only makes sense to